Hello and welcome. As you might know, I'm traveling currently together with another van lifer and we needed a way of communication. And what we tried and what is the best option to use, this is what I'm going to talk about in this video. So the first thing we tried was a walkie-talkie, a very cheap one. We got this from Decathlon and you can get a pair of those for around 50 bucks. And I can say that these work quite okay, but especially because Timo has a big van. When we were on the Autobahn, it was kind of hard to understand him if we had a distance of more than 100 meters. So we weren't quite satisfied with this because we really like to communicate also while driving. But for emergency cases, this is really enough, especially when you just want to communicate when you park. The thing we tried next was something we had left over from our bike touring. So this is a system which is different to walkie-talkie. You can basically communicate in both directions and the range and everything is way better. The only downside on this one is, this is for Midland and they offer only special harnesses, as you can see here, for helmets. And this was just not practical. We tried something here to get it to work, but yeah, it wasn't great. So at the end we ended up with again a walkie-talkie, but this time a bit better one. So this is also from Midland and it's a G7 Pro. You can get a pair of those for around 180 euros. It's including a very nice headset that you can use. I can demonstrate this. So you have only one speaker, you can put it on your ear and then you have the microphone here. And the downside of using a walkie-talkie is that you don't have synchronous communication. It's only one way, so only one person can speak and the other one can listen. But we found out that this model here works very good. So even on the Autobahn, when you have a distance of more than 1 kilometer, the listening experience is just way better. It's very clear and also the headset does a big job of this as well. So if you start off and you just need to use it sometimes, then I would go for the cheap option, the cheap walkie-talkie. But if you really like to travel together with someone else and you need it more often, definitely go with the G7. There's a more expensive model, the G9, but we tried this one out as well and the quality in general is not better. The only difference is it's waterproof and you don't need that when you're sitting in your van. So this is definitely a recommendation.